Hey everyone, Jason again, back with another episode of Sports Buzz. Time to break some news for you early this morning here. Patrick Kane, Chicago Blackhawks star right winger, number 88, Showtime as he is known here in Chicago, will be out 6 to 10 weeks after sustaining a broken collarbone in Tuesday, February 24th, 2015's victory versus the Florida Panthers. The first period of the action is at the 7 minute and 50-second mark. Basically, the injury was sustained after he went into the boards and went to play the puck, and the defender came behind him and kind of pushed him down. It looked like at first. Then, if you look at multiple replays and whatnot, there's a slight bit of hints by me that maybe he lost his footing slightly. But I definitely do agree there was a push there. It seems like a dirty play, only because he was fairly defenseless, could not protect himself, could not brace himself for a fall, so he ended up crashing hard against the boards and hurting his shoulder. Looked to be his left shoulder, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, obviously, but it looked pretty bad. He did not return to the game, and was not part of the team's victory in the shootout, which the game ended up going to a shootout. Patrick Sharp took his second wing spot and ended up winning the game for the Blackhawks along with goaltender Scott Darling. This injury comes at a very bad time for the Blackhawks, who have been struggling as of late on this 8-game homestand. Have only won, I believe, 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. I could definitely be wrong with that as well, but they have definitely struggled. The struggles really started at the beginning of the homestand with the goaltending, and really the defense has been the problem after being annihilated last Friday night versus the Avalanche, and just the way that game ended after it being so close for so long, and then this past Sunday, just losing, I believe it was 6-2 versus the Boston Bruins, just being annihilated. Corey Crawford got the start, and Antti Ranta was sent in and gave up 2 more goals. So the final was 6-2. So dire straits nonetheless. The team has made a lot of roster moves since then, sending Antti Ranta down, which led people to believe there was a trade coming. Obviously, with this injury, we don't know what's going to happen. Again, Patrick Kane has been probably the best player in the NHL to this point right now. I'm not saying that he is, or he's justifiably and arguably the best. His numbers tell the truth. First in points with 64, for 10th in assists with 37, 9th in goals with 27. Now, again, he will be out for the rest of the regular season. Is eligible, hopefully, to return within the playoff picture for the Blackhawks. If they can sustain him, if they can sustain the injury, basically what I think is, obviously, the remaining players have to step up. There's got to be accountability. There's got to be, they got to play better defensively. Obviously, offensively is the key, though. Guys like Patrick Sharp, who has been missing and has been kind of the rumor of the trade mills, I guess. He's got to step up, and we'll see what happens with the trade deadline. Let's see who goes. See if Corey Crawford is dealt somewhere, which I highly doubt at this point. Highly doubt a guy like Brent Seabrook, the defenseman, who can be a scoring defenseman, or a guy like Patrick Sharp at this point. We'll be going. We don't know what's going to happen. It could be, who knows? We don't know at this point now. Obviously, this injury never happened. I'd be never doing this video, and I'd be talking about 3 weeks from now the moves that the team make and where I think they stand. Obviously, though, before this injury, the overwhelming sense, was that goaltender Antti Ranta could be on a trading block, only because he was sent down to Rockford. They did not play again until this Friday, and Scott Darling, other goaltender, was brought up and signed to a 2-year contract extension. So who knows what that means. But, we'll have to see what happens. But again, it's a sad day in Chicago sports history, quite frankly. excuse me, had to replenish. But it's a sad day in Chicago sports history, not only because of Patrick Kane and the prospects that this team has with their stars and the cap and the salary cap in the NHL, and this possibly the final year with this group, as we know it. But also Derrick Rose, torn right meniscus in his knee, will require surgery. He could be out for the rest of the year, and could be done in the Bulls uniform. We don't know. So it's a very, very sad day in Chicago sports history, and I just hope that for the Blackhawks, Patrick Kane comes back and can be himself again, and can regain that touch, and the Blackhawks can survive. Without falling down on their face, and can make a run in the playoffs and do something. We'll just see. Hopefully the Bulls can survive it as well and continue their road to the championship and whatnot. So that's basically it. Just want to give you guys a breaking news. I know this video was kind of long, but thank you guys for watching this episode of Sports Buzz. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. I try to put out sports videos whenever there's breaking news like this. Thank you guys for watching this video tutorial, Sports Buzz episode. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.